Strength training, or whatever you prefer to call it, lifting weights, pumping iron, has become much more popularized and mainstream, particularly in my lifetime. I've noticed over the years that the proportion of gyms dedicated to weight training has gradually increased, and importantly, the proportion of gym goers using those parts of the gyms has also increased. So it's not just a bunch of, big sweaty guys in the corner grunting and lifting weights and then all the normal people using, the cardio and yoga equipment. Now, this is fantastic because more and more research is coming out supporting the idea of strength training as not just beneficial for health, but as almost an essential activity for optimal health and functioning. And that includes the research that now strongly suggests that strength training will increase your lifespan. Now, I've already written about the prevalence of and significance of age-related sarcopenia, focusing on how muscle mass can lead to a decrease in overall health and independence as we age. But now the research seems to suggest that strength training will not only increase the quality of your years, but also the number of those years. So it is simply foolish and ignorant to dismiss lifting weights as an exercise in simple vanity or just an activity for meatheads. Recent research suggests that maintaining physical strength is a key strategy that leads to healthy aging. One study revealed that midlife grip strength was among various factors that accurately predicted longevity. Now, this is in line with another study that measured the same grip strength of over 1,000 men over a 25-year period and found that skeletal muscle strength was an inverse predictor of all-cause mortality. This is all summed up in a recent study from the University of Michigan that concluded, after adjusting for socio-demographic factors, chronic health conditions, and smoking history, that people with low muscle strength are 50% more likely to die earlier than their stronger counterparts. So, you might ask, what should I do? Well, firstly, don't go trying to add mountains of bodybuilder-type muscle to your frame. Early research suggests that a lack of muscle mass or muscle size doesn't entirely explain the relationship between reduced muscle strength and mortality. This led to the conclusion that muscle strength as a marker of muscle quality is actually more important than muscle size or quantity. So the best thing to do would be to train for strength. So this will involve using heavier weights, something greater than 75% of the maximum weight you could lift for that particular exercise, and using a lower number of repetitions, something in the range of 3 to 5 repetitions. My favorite is something like a 3x5 routine. Now, this is where you will do 3 sets of an exercise for 5 repetitions each set, using probably around 80% of the maximum weight you could lift for that exercise. So, for example, today I performed 3x5 hex bar deadlifts, then for the lower body, and then for the upper body I did 3x5 floor presses, which works the upper body pushing muscles, and then I did some weighted pull-ups so I could balance the pushing muscles of the upper body with the pulling muscles of the upper body. So the volume of this workout is far too low to be conducive to putting on lots of new muscle. It's a workout specifically designed for strength. Now, obviously, you do not want to be using maximal weights or a weight that you cannot lift without good form. Safety and movement quality are obviously at the base of all of this, of most importance. And without that, you're simply going to hurt yourself. Now, if you want to put on muscular strength, nutrition is a key factor. And particularly as we are getting older, it just gets harder to put on any muscle mass or get stronger. This will encompass various factors, including manipulating the timing, quantity, and quality of your protein intake to maximally stimulate protein synthesis. This is where a nutritionist like myself can really come in handy. You don't really want to do all of that hard work in the gym and then not reap the benefits. So the jury is well and truly in on this. Strength training will increase both the number of years and the quality of those years. So don't be scared, the weights won't bite, and you might find you really enjoy it. That's all for now. Feed the life you want to lead. Bye.